Today I'm going to show you a 2022 American science fiction action film called Prey. Major spoilers ahead. Sit back, relax, and be entertained. The movie opens up in 1719 with a young woman named Naru. She dreams of becoming a great hunter, just like her brother Tabi on a fateful morning. She takes her dog Sari to go hunting while trying to hunt down a deer. A thunder noise from the sky alerts the deer as it escaped Naru, and Sari chases after it. But Sari ends up in an animal trap set by hunters. She goes over to rescue Sari and then applied medicine to its wound as she was treating up. She noticed the thunder rumble again and then climbs a hill to check it out. But she couldn't really understand what was happening. The next scene switches to Naru and her brother while Naru was trying to hunt down a bird. Her brother Tabi tells her the story of his first katamiya when he noticed Naru wasn't really listening. He takes down the bird. She was trying to hunt Naru, then tells him that she saw something in the sky that morning, and she thinks it's a thunderbird. She then go on to tell him that she is ready for her katamiya. A hunting test. As she got home, she and her mom made medicine for the war chief who got badly injured in the knee. Her mom then tells her that there are so many other things she could do aside hunting, but Naru insisted that she wanted to hunt, so she would prove everyone wrong as they were conversing. Her brother walks in with the bird he had killed earlier, Naru's mom. Then tell her to go get some orange tatsuya for the medicine. Meanwhile, a spaceship had dropped off a deadly-looking predator after Naru had returned from plucking the orange tatsuya. She meets her brother with the rest of the warrior clan. Her brother Tabi tells her that a lion had gotten one of them, Puhi, and they were all going to save Puhi. As they left, Naru followed the warriors. They caught her in the woods. She then tells them that she wanted to join them in the mission. Although they ridiculed her at first, her brother tells the group that she could be of help as she can track well, and if they find Puhi alive, she knows the right medicine to give to him. As they continued searching, they found Puhi alive. Naru applies medicine on his injuries, while the rest of the warriors made a carriage to take Puhi back to the village. Tabe insisted on staying and hunting down the lion that nearly killed Puhi. Although Naru told him that it wasn't just about the lion, something bigger must have scared the lion away from finishing off Puhi. He still insisted that he wanted to stay and then tells Naru to follow the rest of the warriors home while they were walking back home. Sari finds a dead snake that was ripped apart. Naru goes over to investigate on it. She then sees an unusual track. The rest of the group comes over to her. They tell her that they don't have much time to waste. She shows them the clues, but they waved it off. She then tells them that she can't go back with them and that she has to warn her brother that something bigger was out there in the woods. The warrior head then orders Paka to go with her. Naru and Paka meets up with Tabe. He tells Naru that she could have gone back home. He wasn't worried, even if it was a big bear. He then tells Naru that she was already in the lion's den, and she has to prove herself. Now, Naru then suggests that they bait the lion and then attack it. Tabi tells her that this was her katamiya, and she should do everything right as they were waiting for the lion's attack. It sneaked up on Paka and kills him. Naru was able to injure the lion, but she falls and hits her head after she was distracted by a strange light. Tabe takes Naru back home, while he goes back to finish off the lion as Naru regained consciousness and was receiving treatment from her mother. Tabe arrives with the dead lion. His heroic and brave deeds made him the new war chief of the village, although Naru still wasn't convinced that they were safe. She tells Tabe that they can't be celebrating while the real threat is still out there. Tabe tells her that she shouldn't go hunting, and she had to give it a rest, convinced that there was still something dangerous out there. Naru heads out secretly the next morning with Sari to hunt down the beast. Meanwhile, the predator had killed a wolf for trying to prey on a rabbit. The predator is revealed to be a fearful, vicious beast advanced in technology. Naru, all alone in the wood, makes weapons herself. Another to hunt down the beast, she comes across a herd of skin bulls. She also noticed a tobacco. Everything seems strange to her. She tried to catch up with Sari. She falls into a muddy pit, almost about to swallow her up. She uses her weapon to escape while washing herself up in a river. A grizzly bear attacked them. It chases after. Naru tried to rescue Sari, but she was attacked also. She gets cornered by the bear as it was about to eat her up. The predator appears and kills the bear. Witnessing this, Naru escaped underwater. As she got to a safe place, she meets up with the other warriors who tells her that her brother had told them to bring her back, and he was searching for her on the other side. She tells them that she had found the beast, but they laughed at her. They beat her up and then tied her down. She warned them that there was something out there, and it was dangerous, but they wouldn't listen. Suddenly, they heard noise amidst the trees. The leader of the group goes over to check it out. As he got there, they noticed lasers pointing towards him. The predator then kills him, firing an advanced arrow. Naru begs the rest of the crew to cut her loose, but they told her to stay down while they go fight off the predator. The predator brutally kills all the warriors. Naru manages to cut herself loose. The predator noticed she was trying to escape and then chased after her. Naru was saved by a warrior. He tells her to lie low so the predator won't see them. But when she noticed the predator already had eyes on them, she began running again. The predator caught up with the warrior and then butchered him. Naru falls into a foothold trap. Although the predator caught up with her, he still let her be when he noticed she was no longer a threat. The French Comanche who had set the trap for Naru came out with their guns. They then lock up Naru in a cage. Raphael, their translator who speaks different languages, then asks Naru what she saw. He goes on to tell her that the predator was a hunter, and she should be helping them. When Naru refused to say anything, their leader brings out Tabenara's brother. It was revealed that the Frenchman also captured Tave. He then tortures Tabe with a knife and ties the siblings to a tree as bait for the predator, while the French Comanche waits to ambush. As the French warriors were waiting for the creature to feast on the siblings, the predator ambushed them and massacred the entire warriors present. He fight them with advanced weapons. They weren't no match for him, as he was stronger, faster, and smarter. Naru and her brother managed to set themselves free by using an old escape trick. After they had escaped, Naru goes over to the French camp to save her dog. Sorry, she fights off the remaining French Comanche and rescued her dog as she was treating herself up an injured Raphael, then begs her for medicine and treatment. He taught Naru how to use his pistol in exchange for medical treatment. She applied medicine on his knee to stop the bleeding. She then gives him the orange Tatsuya to swallow as he teaches Naru how to use his pistol. The predator then arrived at the camp, left with no other choice. Raphael played dead while Naru hit herself. Naru got to find out that the predator couldn't see Raphael, who was playing dead. She realized it was because of the orange Tatsuya. Everything was going according to plan, till the predator stepped on Raphael's wound, causing him to scream. The predator noticed him and then kills him. The predator was about to kill. Sorry, till Tabe shows up on a horse and takes off the predator's mask in a worthy fight. The predator kills Tabe by stabbing him in the back. He was about to finish off Naru, but Tabe used his last strength to sting the predator, causing Naru to flee. In the next scene, news about Tabe's death was brought to his mother, which made her devastated. Meanwhile, Naru finds the leader of the Frenchmen alive out of anger for what he did to her brother. She cuts off one of his legs and then gives him an empty gun. She tells him that he was going to suffer for torturing her brother Naru, then eats the orange Tatsuya. To prevent her from being visible to the predator, she baits the predator. As he arrived, he finished off the leader of the Frenchmen. Naru then uses Raphael's pistol to ambush the predator, hereby knocking off his laser mask. She takes the mask and then flees into the wood. Naru then lowers the dangerous beast into the woods. She attacks him, as the predator couldn't see her. In a fierce battle, she cuts up one of his hands and let him into a muddy pit. As he rises, he tried to fire his weapon, but Naru had used the predator's mask to backfire against his projectile weapon, which took the shot straight back to his own head. The predator then dies. In the next scene, she arrived at the village with the predator's head and its green blood all over her face. She then gives her tribe the head and the pistol, saying danger was ahead. They honored her heroic victory by crowning her the new war chief. The end. If you like this video, please support by subscribing. Goodbye till we meet again.